movie I have to watch every couple of years.
I love this film for many reasons.
Every frame really is a piece of art.
It's really storytelling done so well.
It's just a great movie.
And essential. Marty, 1955.
This is such a beautifully polished movie.
Amazing to think this is Delbert Mann's directorial debut in films.
I think that Betsy Blair's performance is such a perfect complement to Ernest Borgnine.
Marty is really one of the great movie gems of the 1950s.
I got feelings, you know. I had enough pain. No thanks, Ma.
Marty,
No. I'm gonna stay home tonight and watch the hit parade.
you're gonna die without a son.
So I'll die without a son.
Oh, Marty, put on the blue suit, huh?
Blue suit, gray suit. I'm just a fat little man, a fat, ugly man.
You're not ugly.
I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I'm ugly.
Marty.
Ma, leave me alone!
And now we get to talk about one of the great movie gems of the 1950s, Marty. Is that a particular favorite of yours?
Yes, it is. And not since childhood necessarily, more in my later years.
Right.
But I think this is a timeless classic that really stands up. I think it always will, and I think it is absolutely an essential.
Right. This was such a groundbreaking movie. The fact that never before had a television show been done as a movie and be so successful at doing it. I mean, it was a whole new thing, and it kind of changed the whole course of Hollywood filmmaking after that, because after this and the success of winning the Academy Award for Best Picture and Ernest Borgnine winning for Best Actor, and the others that won 4 Oscars, that they started looking to television for great plots for future movies, and that had never been done before.
Yeah, I think the direction and
Delbert Mann, who'd never directed a movie before.
That's right.
He did direct the TV show.
The TV show with
Right.
Patty Chayefsky.
Right.
So they sort of got their, you know, their rhythm together
Right.
in the television show, and then it, you know, in some ways must have been the best rehearsal time
Yes.
for them to make this beautifully polished movie. And one of the things that I really noticed in our lineup this year was chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And Betsy Blair,
Yeah.
her choices in how she takes him in throughout the movie
Right.
is so interesting, because there were so many times that I was so curious as to what she's thinking and feeling.
Make yourself comfortable. You look all tense.
Fine.
And I'm anticipating her response of, are you liking what Marty's doing? Is this turning you off? Are you falling deeper in? And it's like she leaves so much to the imagination in such an interesting technique of a way. I thought her performance was such a perfect balance to Ernest Borgnine.
Right.
And then one of the things that I suggest watching out for, which I just was so taken by in his performance as well, is when he closes his eyes. And he does it in the beginning of the film, and he does it towards the end of the film. And it's just this great choice.
Says so much.
I'd love to know how that idea came about, because it works so well.
Yeah. It's also, we have to remind people that when they saw Ernest Borgnine in this movie, they really only knew him for playing villains, particularly in From Here to Eternity.
That's right.
All of a sudden, he's playing this very kind of sweet, simple, you know, butcher in the Bronx.
It's always such a wonderful thing when filmmakers give an actor an opportunity to do the polarity of what we're familiar with them, especially off like a previous role that, you know, is sort of really, you know, intensely current in people's minds. Like, well, they just played that thing, and it's like every actor wants that opportunity
Right.
to show their range.
Right.
And sometimes when they do something so well, they're weirdly not rewarded with
Right.
other opportunities. They get sort of, you know, set in the
Watered-down
mind
versions
frame.
of the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's see the film. Here it is, the winner of 4 Academy Awards, including Best Actor, Ernest Borgnine, and Best Picture of the Year. From 1955, Marty.